Hey guys, Mr. T-Bones here. So we're talking about central angles, and what central angles really are, and what they're trying to get you to see here, is the correlation between an angle that we're familiar with, right? So an angle of of two lines, and how that compares to an arc. Okay, so assuming that arc was actually done correctly. This would be a 90-degree angle, 90-degree arc. Okay? And those are a correlation, right? A straight line, if that's a 120-degree angle, okay, then that's a 120-degree arc. That arc is 120 degrees. Okay, and that really tells us a fair amount. We use these sort of things in carpentry a fair amount. We definitely use them in telemetry and trying to fire off rockets, things like that. All of that, they have pretty standard arcs, and so we're able to then use these angles to tell us a bunch of things. Archery, uses it to try and figure out the maximum distance you're firing, things like that. Artillery. So this is pretty interesting stuff. If angle B is 60 degrees, then the arc of AD is 60 degrees. Okay. And then if we know the, let's see, so the measure of AD in degrees, that's 60. What fraction of the circumference in the arc is intercepted by ABD? Well, 1/6 of the circle. The arc length is 1/6 of the circumference. Okay. Because we're given BD, we can then find the circumference. We can find all of those different things. So the angle here, the radius is 6. What is the length of the arc? Oh, okay, so this tells us the length of the arc. So what they're trying to say is, right, pi times the diameter equals the circumference. Circumference equals the pi times the diameter. Okay. We know the diameter is going to be 12, 2 times the radius. All right, cool. So far, so good. All normal stuff. However, we also know that the arc is 1/6 of the total distance around of this circle. So the length of the arc must be 1/6 whatever this is, pi times 12. Okay. Then we're able to then multiply those things together. 1/6 times 12 over 1. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. That pi just kind of adds there. We could, of course, multiply by 3.14, but you can also just leave it as pi for as long as you can get away with till you need to come up with a full-on solve. I think you guys will be fine from here. The written practice, I'm going to have you guys do 18 through 25. 16 through 25 all. All right. Have a good one, my dudes. See ya.